Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny.
And JD.
Yay, we're back.
Guys.
You hear something? Cat. And cat, sorry.
And cats. Can't miss out. Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me? I didn't see you there.
We had so much more room on the sofa.
We did. It wasn't the same.
Yeah, I did notice that you look pretty comfy.
Yeah, the wheel fit.
Yeah, we had the wheel. It's fine.
You know, working conditions, they just needed to improve before I came back. And, well, I see some snacks and some better furniture.
So I'm not coming back until my name is in lights.
Yeah.
Diva.
Need to be bumped up the list.
It wasn't the same without you.
Good, I'm glad you missed me.
Yeah.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all.
So, we are here with our first BiTeSize Bangtan. And today we are trying some Korean snacks.
Mm-hmm.
JD kindly got for us.
Yeah, I go to a big Asian supermarket near where I live and I love it. It's a really, really good one. It's got lots of different sections for Thai stuff, Japanese, Chinese, and then, of course, a large section for Korean as well. So it's got loads of cooking ingredients, it's got loads of snacks as well. And most of the stuff, I have no idea what it is. And obviously I'm still learning Korean, so I can't read all of it, so I don't know. But I think that's half the fun, really. I just pick up packets and I'm like, oh, let me try this and see what it is. I don't know.
You're much bolder than I am. I'd be there with like Google Translate, like, what is this?
Well, I'm also very lucky. I don't have any food allergies, so I can be that risky. Yeah. But Erin was just saying before, she was like, "Is there any shellfish in any of these?" Because you have to be careful of some allergies. So if you do have those, then please be careful. But yeah, I don't have any food allergies, so I can just kind of risk it for a biscuit and see what it is.
I love the idea that you buy stuff, you go home and you probably cook it, and you're eating it. And like, there's someone looking at you thinking, that's a dinner and you're eating it for breakfast.
It could be. Yeah, we're probably going to have people watching this.
Yeah, that's not
from Korea. Be like, that's not a snack that we eat over here. I'll be like, oh man, I've just been commercially sold to and it's not a real Korean snack. I don't know.
I mean, I'm glad you can get these because I know, obviously, on our Stranger Things videos, we've been desperately trying to get these things called Eggos.
The frozen waffles.
Yeah.
Can't get them here, and we can't order them from America because they're frozen.
The next best thing, when I see stuff on TV that I can't get, the next best thing I would possibly try would be try and find the recipe or ingredients and then make it yourself. So if anybody has a recipe for Eggos, please let Erin know.
We then need to freeze them so it can do like full L. And
eat them frozen.
I don't think you meant to do that. I might give you a stomachache.
Do you guys? Oh, I eat frozen food.
What do you eat that is not meant to be eaten frozen?
Chips.
Ew.
Peas.
Oh my god. So you eat shit frozen even though you have access to an oven?
Yeah, Jake always tells me off because when we're cooking, he'll see me like, I'll go to the freezer and just get some chips out.
You definitely shouldn't be eating uncooked chips, mate.
I also occasionally eat just a little bit of raw potato as well.
Yeah, that's so bad for you.
I'm Irish and I'm not condoning you eating raw potato, no.
When I was little, I only pretty much ever did eat raw vegetables.
Okay, but ones that are meant to be eaten. Raw is not... It's different. Raw is okay, frozen is no.
Carrot is very different to potato.
Yeah, well.
Never mind. But hey, I do want to support you in any of your endeavours, but there's just some that I'm like, don't do
it's
that.
just never going to change, guys, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I love it.
So we're going to start with this shrimp flavoured crisps. Now, you're not going to have these, I'm sorry, because you...
Well, it says cracker.
Yes, this is really weird. A lot of the stuff in the Koreans, and again, there's no right or wrong. There's just kind of like, oh, that's what they call it over here, and in the West, this is what we call it, or you know, in the USA, this is what they call it. So it's no right or wrong, but there's a lot of stuff on Korean snacks that is described as both a biscuit or a cracker. And in England, we would distinguish those as very different. Like a cracker would be savoury and a biscuit would be sweet. Yeah. But then you have it in the US, don't they? They have something called biscuits, which are like savoury scones that they have with gravy and a roast dinner.
It's like a soggy thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I have them in KFC and it's amazing.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
But again, that's not the first thing I think of when I think of biscuit. So there's no right or wrong. It's just this is what they call it over here. This is what they call it over here.
They remind me of like a crispy kind of dumpling.
Ooh.
Which... I don't like anyway, so.
Again, the Irish person in me right now is not happy with what you just said.
Excuse me, my name literally means island. So, shum you two.
So, these are shrimp flavoured crackers, and we're going to give them a try. Please let us know, anybody from South Korea, if these are ones that you've eaten before yourself. Have you ever tried these? Do you like them? Do you rate them? Please tell us if there's any good snacks that you know of, and we'll try and find them here if we can get them. Yeah. But, sorry, they're obviously making it difficult to. Jesus.
Oh wow. Yeah, I can smell that
Oh,
from here.
I got a whiff of fish.
That's strong.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I like seafood, so. But I just wasn't prepared for that.
That kind of like a packet scent though reminds me of pork scratchings. When you open pork scratchings and it's like, oh,
I don't like pork scratchings.
I've never had pork scratch.
I really don't like them.
they're like pure dirt, but I love them.
Okay, so these are seafood snacks. Oh, sorry, we don't have a plate or anything to put it out on, but so they're little like
Are
like
they going to be
French
like,
fries.
little, yeah.
Are they going to be like airy?
They don't smell strong on their own.
I think it's like a packet,
Yeah.
like when the packet opens.
It's like when you open dog food.
I like the texture.
They do remind me of something because they're quite soft.
I think of it like chipsticks.
Yes,
They
yeah.
crunch, but then
Airy.
They're quite soft.
I would eat those. They don't taste as strong as they
Can
smell.
you not try these ones?
No, there's not a strong flavour at all.
No, that's fine. I like those.
Which is fine because I don't actually like that kind of flavour of the texture. of
Oh,
crisp.
okay.
I like
What's your favourite texture of crisp? Like on the outside,
like
you
a-
wouldn't realise there's actually different.
like an
There's
oily,
different textures
like
of crisps.
like quite an oily kettle chip.
Oh, kettle chips.
I
are
know,
nice.
I like skips.
Oh yeah, I love
They
Whatsits.
melt. Oh yeah.
You shove as many as you can in your mouth at one time.
I love
No,
skips.
what's it for me? I used to
Like
pretend like I was like Bugs Bunny. Because he gets the carrot and he's like da-da-da-da-da. But obviously you can't do that with carrots, so you should do it with what's it when I
You
was a
try it
kid.
with a Whatsit, but it would start melting as soon as it touched your saliva.
I didn't say it was a perfect thing to do. I'm just telling you about my life.
Fair enough, fair enough. Do you like those?
These aren't bad. I could eat these.
That's good. And Kat is usually fairly fussy with like seafoody flavours. So we're gonna go the next one. Again, I just was attracted to the crazy corn dude. The crazy corn cowboy on the packet. I just think he's awesome. I was like, we're loony. He looks like a bit of a loony. Let's
It's that
try
kind of thing. You
these.
just see that and go, now that I need to eat.
Yeah.
I
He
know.
looks trustworthy.
Why is he? What is it? Is he the corn
It's
mascot?
described as peanut and caramel corn.
Like, oh, okay.
I don't know if this is going to be savoury or sweet. I'm trying not to elbow you in the boob, you know.
I mean, you would have been
I am
safer
that-
doing it my way. That's
I am that person that will try and open up the M&M packet and be like so gentle, but then it'll go and they'll go. Yeah.
On the
Please.
muscle.
Are you
Excellent.
gonna do it?
Thanks,
Well, like
Jenny.
you loosened it for her.
Okay. So these, help yourself, and oh yeah, I can smell
smell
it. Very,
peanut.
very
Oh, they're
peanutty.
like peanut puffs.
What are peanut puffs?
Peanut puffs.
See, I'm saying that. So basically, imagine what's this, but like sweet peanut flavoured.
They sound amazing.
I like Whatsits.
So they're like little puffy.
Yeah, these are like a sweeter, less nutty peanut puff.
So I can taste the nut.
These are magical. I love peanut. I like peanut butter.
There's different colours though, and I got a really pale one. So I wonder if I got a caramel one.
Is that's a peanut, isn't it?
That looks more
That's
peanut
just like a
flavoured.
nut.
Oh, is there an actual nut in here?
I think it's. I don't know. There
I
might be
think they're
peanuts.
nuts.
No,
I
they're,
think
they're,
it's
all
just
the,
peanut flavouring.
they're all the same
Erin's
colour.
going to be mad because she's like, that's false advertising. There's actual nuts on the photo, and I wanted an actual
I
nut.
love nuts. They're like my...
Oh, I like these. Pass them back.
We need a little plate.
I do not share food, sorry.
We should have come with a warning.
I do not
Take a
share.
handful.
I do not share JD's food.
It's fine.
I don't want to fill myself up though, because I might be.
No, it's fine. There's more.
greedy.
There's more snacks.
Oh my god, I really like these.
I could eat these with a movie.
There are nuts in here.
Where? Am I supposed to eat them like in a mouthful together?
I don't know if there's any particular order that you're supposed to eat them in. That's down to the individual, I would say.
That's quite like a crunchy nut. I don't say that sounds really stupid, but you only get ones that are like honey coated, they tend to be softer. Although this one's got like some coating on it, it's definitely got a bit more of like a
crunch.
Ooh,
maybe it's
pink on
supposed to be a different texture
Yeah.
to the puffy, which
Maybe
obviously
one
crunches
colour.
quite soft. Yeah, do it together. because chefs do that. Like Michelin star chefs, they very much take into account texture in your mouth, like having something soft and then something crunchy, and the difference is supposed to be quite pleasing. Yeah.
I would say they need more. It's going to sound ridiculous, like a nutty flavour.
They need more of a nutty flavour.
No, but like the other ones, because obviously, I think the pale ones are just the
ones.
Yeah,
puffy
the
ones are
puffs.
just the caramel, and then that's the peanut. So I think
I could taste the peanut on the puffs though.
I feel like any of the peanut on the puff is from like.
Ah.
No, they definitely tasted nutty to me.
Maybe I've just got one more. I mean, I like them. I will.
Maybe you're just so used to having so much nuts in your mouth that these are just not nutty enough for you.
So-
Have
you planned this out because you've gone fish?
I am. I'm going from like savoury to sweet
Yes.
because you don't want to go from jump back and forth. So these are, and this is from my own personal collection at home. These are called Pongbong. I don't know if anybody again if you're in South Korea, do you eat these? I love these.
Well, the calories is in bloody English, isn't it?
Yeah, numbers are universal, but oh, calorie.
That's not true. You told me that in Korea they have two different numbering
Yeah,
systems.
but if you can write it in English, then the numbers, which they normally put on packets, yeah.
See,
Let me
I
see.
retain information.
You do.
It's got
That's
a
because
very-
you asked so many questions.
It's got a very cute little man.
Yes.
Look, his flag.
Is it little?
Little dad, little dude, or lady, could be boy or girl, but with the little
Korean flag.
running with the cream flag. It's so cute.
What flavour are these?
These are biscuit. Again, it says cracker, but it also says biscuit on there, so it's up. It could be down to personal opinion of what you would call it. But these are again similar to the peanutty things. They're sweet and savoury. You can eat them on their own, but being the secretly fat kid inside, I like to take them and scoop them with like Biscoff or chocolate spread or something, or
They're the
peanut
perfect-
butter. Because they're like scoopy flavour,
Like
a
shells.
scoopy shape. Yeah, you can scoop food. So again, it's
Oh,
like
that
they're all
smell.
weird and they're like little.
They're very sticky.
But you can decide if you think that you would personally class this as more of a biscuit or a cracker. I don't know.
I think I'd eat them with hummus.
What?
They're too sweet for me to eat with hummus. They wouldn't go with hummus for me and on my
I can put
palate.
anything with hummus.
Can't run straight to these. No.
I'm quite boring. I
Are you
like.
rejecting my bonbon?
I would just eat them on their own. I quite like just plain things. Like if you get asked me what I wanted, I like salted crisps. That's it.
You could eat more of them, can't you? Whereas if it's a stronger flavour, maybe you'd eat less. Going to try something called mochi. Now, and I figure I wasn't sure if it was mochi or mochi, and it's mochi. Mochi in South Korea is a rice cake snack. Now, it's not rice cakes how we know rice cakes. We know rice cakes as like hard puffed rice, like circles, and you'd put like
you had them with
yeah.
chocolate on.
Yeah. With dark chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like I'm eating it. That's one of those things. I can eat them completely plain because they don't taste of anything, but I really enjoy eating them.
Oh, the texture, the crunch.
Yeah,
of it.
it's just so satisfying.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be interesting because Korean rice cakes is actually different to what we call. So we have hard puffed rice, which they do have in Korea, but they call it something different, which I don't have the name of right now. Sorry. But mochi is rice cake, which is basically rice and it's mixed up with some flour and something sweet, and makes it so. Basically, it makes it really, really malleable, and then they can ball it up, and then they roll it out, put something in it, like red bean paste or peanut butter or something.
Like we would with pastry.
Yeah, kind of. And then they roll it and they make a ball of it, and that's mochi. So I've got some different types of mochi here for you.
Ooh.
So,
I think sometimes it's a bit funny with textures where it's got like something different inside it.
Oh, okay.
so first we have, which I love, peanut mochi.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
And what I do is I slice these in half and I put chocolate on it, because then I love peanut butter and chocolate together.
It looks like a Scotch egg. I think it's the crumminess on the outside.
You
Makes
love
it
the
look
wedding
like a
cake.
Scotch
It's Nutella.
Do they know what a Scotch egg is? Please explain what a Scotch egg is.
No.
I don't
Why are
like
you
Scotch
putting
eggs.
that face?
I don't
It's
like
like
Scotch
a
eggs.
hard-boiled egg within like pork or sausage meat within breadcrumbs.
I don't trust the meat
God.
that they put on Scotch eggs.
The meat.
Oh yeah.
You need to cut them, or do I just buy?
You are welcome to have one. Have a whole one to yourself. That's absolutely fine. I've eaten these anyway, so.
Are you having one, Cat?
I'm absolutely not.
Oh, what do you not like?
Kat has tried some of my mochi before, and she's not a fan of this peanut butter this
I don't
peanut
like
mochi.
the mochi.
It's squishy.
You don't like the texture, do you?
I was gonna say
I like the texture.
The texture's confusing me.
I like
Is
the
it?
texture.
It feels like
It
it's
smells
got a
really
bit-
nice. Smell it. It's really nutty.
I know, but it smells like it.
Yeah, you
smells
wanted
like,
something nutty.
No, but it feels like it's got a bit of bounce back, like
Yeah.
poking jelly.
Mm.
Don't like jelly.
I think it feels like a mini boob implant or something, you know.
Squishy.
Why can't I bite into this?
You just got to go for it.
Yeah.
Give it, because there is a peanut butter in the centre. So
Is it gonna be runny peanut butter?
No.
It's not as nutty as I thought it would be.
Oh, it's like really. I don't know. I
Gelatin. Go on, you can do it. You've had worse things in your mouth, I'm sure. Oh, I love it. It's so
It's not
good.
as nutty as I thought from the smell.
Have any of you guys tried mochi? And if you have, what's your favourite flavour mochi?
Could you just look at Erin's face?
Oh no.
It's the texture. It's the texture, and it's like. I want to get the peanut butter out. I want to see what their peanut
It's
butter
not
tastes like.
peanut butter.
It's not
like...
peanut butter, it's just a peanut filling, but... Sorry, these little crummies are going everywhere, but... I'm doing my best to be tidy, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, I don't think. I like
Not
the
for
texture.
you?
Makes me feel a bit queasy.
But it's slightly different. But this is fine, because if Kat and Erin don't like mochi, it's more for us. More for the Jennies.
But you say that it's only like one thing. I feel like you can get used to textures.
Quite filling those, though, aren't they?
Because they're quite dense, they're quite stodgy. This is melon flavoured mochi. I really like this.
Break me up a little bit.
Okay.
I don't want to like waste a whole one.
You can have a bit of mine because I'm not big on melons.
Oh,
I
you
like
can make
melon.
it.
But I'll see how I
can't
feel
make
about that.
Do you want me to like?
it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. I just
Oh.
want you to touch it. Go on,
Oh.
squidge it, squidge it.
It feels like a spot you need to squeeze.
Oh
You
no.
don't just say that when I'm going to eat this. No, it doesn't. It feels like,
Oh.
like a ball of dough.
I think it's
Have you not-
awesome.
Look, there's something.
So for anyone that
Urging
hasn't
to
seen
get
it,
out.
look, it's like it's got like powdered sugar on it, so it's all,
Squishy.
and it's like squidge. It's
Like Play-Doh.
yeah, but
It's not how you want to describe
jelly,
food.
more like
What, like Play-Doh?
and inside it's got melon, like jelly.
No, that's nice.
Yeah,
It's not too strong a flavour.
get in more because you've got to get the centre. You've got to get the melon jelly.
This bit's fine. I'm really unsure about biting.
Go on,
It's that thing if there's something in the centre.
this experiment.
God, look at her. You think she was on I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah, you would not last in the jungle if they asked you to eat an insect. Could you do that? Could you eat insects and stuff like that?
Oh no.
I don't know if I could. I'd feel bad, but
Also, you've been in Thailand when they come round with the.
but they were dead, so I wouldn't feel as bad about
If it
that.
was dead,
But putting something live in my mouth, I would feel
No.
bad.
Oh no,
don't
I
do
wouldn't.
that.
I couldn't do live. 'Cause
No, I'd feel bad.
this is actually a lot better
Okay.
for me than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is still for me just a bit like
Okay. It's quite stodgy.
Yeah.
Or is it the
This-
texture?
a bit both.
Okay. Because you can see the mochi is thicker because
Yeah.
the rice cake is obviously it's rice, but it's got the powder in it. If you know what I mean. So
I
it is
thought it was
thicker.
going to be like grainy because I think I quite like that texture, that like grainy texture. This whatever the melon jelly
fruity
they
jelly.
put in, yeah, I like that. I eat that.
Yeah, I do. I like trying new things. So, and hopefully our description of all of this stuff will help you decide if you want to buy some of these things.
what I'm finding on all of it is none of them have
Oh, no, I've got powder all over my black jeans.
none of them have a really strong flavour.
No.
Do they do flavors or are they more of like things are spicy?
Food, a lot of spicy stuff. But yeah, it depends. There's a mix of stuff, obviously, in Korean cuisine, but there's a lot of spicy stuff. A lot of their desserts are fruit flavoured because although they do have snacks which are not good for you, that have been more influenced over the West, generally Korean diet and cuisine is actually very, very healthy. Much healthier than in the West. So I've seen a lot on the Korean programs that I watch, when they're going to have dessert, they'll have fruit as a dessert. So I think it's only the influence from the West that has brought in more kind of commercial mass-produced sugar, fake sugars and things like that. So I think that's also why most of their sweet treats are fruit-flavoured, because fruit is a very popular flavour over there. And red bean paste is, I personally don't like it, but red bean paste is used in a lot of desserts in Korea. But for my abused palate of Western sugars, red bean paste is not very sweet at all. But I think to a Korean palate, red bean paste could be considered quite sweet because their foods are a lot better for them.
Someone was saying in the comments that apparently because they have a diet of a lot of fish, meats and fresh vegetables and things, that they have a lot of collagen.
Oh.
And that's why their skin looks so good and they look young.
Right,
So I'm moving. I'm moving house. I'm moving country.
Korean diet then. That's really what I need. Do they have...
Yeah, I'm already on a Korean diet. Only Koreans for me.
Do they have any of our snacks over
Yeah,
there?
yeah, they will have, I think. But they'll, again, the same as...
Will they be like our branded, or will it be like their own version of it? Like, will I go over there and find
probably
Walkers?
I think you probably have both, yeah. I think there will be stuff. When I was in... And again, I can't speak for South Korea, so please let us know if you know that, because we haven't been there yet, but we want to.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been to Thailand many, many times, and you can get Western snacks that we would see more readily available on the shelves, but over there they would be more highly priced, because obviously they've got to import them. Because it's a bit like in our supermarkets here, you can buy things like Lucky Charms that are a US thing, or Twinkies.
You normally find a section, don't you?
Yeah.
Where they have the US stuff.
Yeah, the US stuff. So next we have strawberry mochi. So it's going to be probably quite similar, strawberry, but these feel smaller.
I was going to say, because I don't know if I can eat another whole one.
Yeah,
They're
that's
quite
quite
big.
I feel like the sizing of them is quite
And also,
chunky.
they're individually wrapped, which is so cute.
Good
Terrible
both
for
of
the
you, Mum.
environment.
Yeah, not good for the environment, but good for freshness.
Yes.
But if these are more of a dessert kind of treat, that's probably why
So-
they're individually wrapped.
Yeah, it's like only eat one.
And to share out with friends, you know, you can have a packet and...
Yeah, see, I did not get that when I bought the whole 6-pack of peanut butter mochi. I was just like, mine.
Oh, do you know what? This one's reminding me of Turkish Delight. That's what I've been thinking of this whole time.
Okay, and do you like Turkish Delight? Is that a...
Not Play-Doh.
Oh.
I do not
Shit.
like Turkish
Oh, this
delight.
one's
Because
really
again,
That's my issue. It's the
The
texture.
squidgier, the
I
fresher.
always wanted to try Turkish Delight though,
Ooh.
purely because
It
of,
is, isn't it? Really soft.
Yeah. Smells nice.
Stop. Oh, look, this is proper strawberry extract. You can see the seeds in it. Like, how's that?
It's the best one so far.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else for me to eat?
I think that's it for today.
Can I
Yes.
finish off the rest of the peanut puffs? Peanut puffs, whatever they're called.
Yes,
I
you
really
can.
like them.
I'd say they're my favourite out of all of the stuff.
I'm going to eat some more shrimp crisps. But
And
that's
I
it, guys.
actually really like the other bits.
I'm going to let my... Was it mochi?
Mochi.
Mochi. Go down.
Mochi.
It's filling.
That's Jimin's nickname, Mochi, because when they first started, he still had a bit of like baby fat on his cheeks, and so they called him Mochi.
So that was our first BiTeSize Bangtan. Yeah.
It was tasty.
It was.
Very tasty. Do we know what?
I don't know that it's tastier than watching BiTeSize
No,
videos.
no, nothing is tastier than watching the boys.
No.
Watching the boys with a snack.
Oh.
That would be.
Have they ever tried British snacks?
Yes.
That'd be fun to watch.
They came over when they obviously the first time they came over and they did their tour in 2018 at the O2. I went there. Yay.
All right.
I went by myself at that time because at that time I had no army friends. I hadn't converted anywhere.
Army?
Yes, you are. You two are baby army.
I mean, like,
When
you
you're-
hear this
when
from a
you're
video
not
on this.
Sorry.
Nuna Army.
Yeah, that's it. Newness as well because
That has a whole.
I showed her the
different
video.
Nuna Army, older woman.
No, I rejected that.
But you are older than BTS, so
I
you are a
am
Nuna
not.
to them. You
She's
are.
not that much older, to be
I am
fair. She's
not.
only a bit
You are.
older.
Jin is the oldest and he is 28. You're just refusing
So you
to
could be
acknowledge.
his mother.
And you could throw yourself out a window. No.
Yes, they have tried British snacks. I just lost my train of thought. When they came over and they were doing interviews with like Radio 1 and things like that, and it was that's when they actually tried a couple of British snacks, and one of them I know was a mince pie. And they were like, what is that? And they let JK be the guinea pig, and he tried it, and he was like, and so then the others tried it.
I've
So they
never
tried
tried-
some British snacks.
I've never tried a mince pie. I don't like raisins and sultanas.
There you go.
I like raisins, but yeah, no.
Oh, I love mince pies.
I like mince pie.
It's fine. Me and JK have sitting.
I said if JK asked me to, I'd do it.
Eat them off JK's body.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.